Somebody asked why I am not fishing. There you go. The bad weather moved through yesterday, which it didn't get bad here. Thoughts and prayers for everybody across Alabama, just about the whole state. Parts of Georgia, Kentucky. My goodness, that tornado outbreak, I watched it on YouTube. Channel I really like is Ryan Hall, y'all. Weather channel. A lot of y'all watch that. Very, very accurate, up-to-date information. And I mean to tell you, it was a mess. I can't find a lot of information about it today. And that the news, local news, and about they're just not covering it down here. But anyway, several people dead up there, and just awful mess. So we'll put out prayers for y'all. But here, this is the back side of that front. The wind blew really bad last night, and it's still blowing pretty good now. Wind chill is in the 30s, and it's on up in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock or so. I just now came out. And if I'm not out by 6 o'clock, it's either storming bad or it's really cold. And right now it's really cold, really windy. Y'all hear them dogs in the background? They got about 50 over there for some reason. Anyway, the tracker is safe under his shelter, and I will fish soon. Hopefully next week, about middle of next week, I think. I'm going to look up a buddy of mine and tell him to get over here and let's go catch them. But right now, cold, wind, and I don't want to go. All right, let's go in the shop. We'll talk just a little bit more, and I'll show y'all what available knives I got left. All right, this is what I got left on knives. 1 J-nail Skinner, 2 neck knives. Same price, $75, $5 shipping. I did sell a few of them. The leather for the sheaths should be here today. It may be on the porch now. I saw a UPS truck leaving. He didn't pull in the yard, but he was close by. He was across the street. That one is a, somebody asked me what that was. That is an antelope horn, tip of an antelope horn. Antelope from North Dakota, matter of fact. That's a deer bone, 4-leg of a deer bone, and a piece of an antler stag. Now, I had this as be the first video I put up in a little while. I had to sit back and regroup there for several days, and I work my calculator and see what's going to have to happen. And thank you very, very much. I have some work come in the shop. Got a few knives to build, and I've got 2 restorations coming in that will be very interesting. One of them I've done them before, a survival knife, Air Force survival knife. Got one of those coming in, and I have a different knife. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but we'll look at it when it gets here. It comes in for a refurbishment as well. So, and I really enjoy doing those. And I will video both of those as I'm doing them. And I'll try to cut it down to where it's not so long like most of my restoration videos are. But we'll see how it goes. And we're supposed to have a custom, really unique custom knife. I was waiting on materials to get here. The fellow's going to send me from South Florida. I don't know. Now, if you're watching this, I'm not going to call any names, of course, but if you change your mind, that's fine. If you mailed it, this is way back before Christmas. if you did send that to me, I never got it, so let me know one way or another. I mean, I'd still be glad to do the job we talked about. If you change your mind, that's fine too. Just let me know. I'd hate the thought of something being lost in the mail, like that ever happens to anybody but me. But no, it happens all the time to everybody. So anyway, it may have sounded like in the last video or two I was whining and getting desperate, and well, maybe I was a little bit. It's an uncertain time that we're living in, and we all know that. But we're going to be okay. Everybody's going to make it. We're going to make it. I got enough work in the shop to take care of some things I got to take care of. So now I'm just waiting on supplies. As I mentioned before, I was just about out of some things, and that leather should be here today if it's not already up there. Steel, I need a few more pieces of steel for some things, and that will be here tomorrow. And let's see, epoxy, you cannot hardly get it local anymore, not the kind I like to use. So, but I'm not out, but I've got some of that should be here Monday. And as far as other supplies, I think I'm good. So once the steel and leather gets here, I'll get ramped back up, and maybe by then it'll warm up a little bit, because I do not want to go buy propane for this heater unless I absolutely have to, which not really going to work much today being Friday. Let's see, the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow and the next day I probably will, if some of my supplies come in, but it's supposed to warm back up a little bit, so that'll help a lot there. And let's see, what else can we talk about? I don't know, I guess that's about it. I did spend half a day the other morning in the dentist office again. Excuse me, and I got to go back next month or the month after. Pardon me. I got to have what they call a deep cleaning, because I have not had a cleaning on my teeth in probably 30 years. They want to do that. The tooth in question, they did not pull it. It's nothing wrong with the tooth. It's just that tooth is taking the brunt of all my chewing right now. Some of y'all probably understand that. But I have a referral to another dentist over in the city that I'm probably not even going to go to for dentures, because they said to do it right I need extensive surgery, and looking at $40,000 to $50,000 to have something like that done, to get implants, teeth, or even dentures. This other place could do it for, he said, about half of that price, which half of $40,000 is $20,000, which is not in my budget at all. Never will be. So I let them do the deep cleaning thing and all that, and just be careful what I eat, that's all. What I chew on. So anyway, I'm good with that. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I think that's about it. And I think it's pretty cold in the shop, so I think I'm going to go in the house where it's not cold. So there we go. Talking from the shop update. Update on what's going on around here. Everything's good. Everything's going to be just fine. And we'll do some neat stuff next week. We'll work on some knives. We'll do some fishing and whatever else comes up. Thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Y'all buy these up. Would help me out a lot. and I will see y'all next time.